So since we've come this far, I may as well keep going. On this day, December 23rd, here are all the dates that really rate, because it's time for another Today's Decay. Ain't that right, Louis? This puddle of pup over here. Pairing with me. 1924, on this day, the film The Last Laugh premiered, starring Emil Jannings and directed by F.W. Murnau. It is a phenomenal picture. German Expressionism. Barely, or I think maybe no intertitles. It's all just pantomime the whole damn time. It's gut-wrenching, wonderful stuff. Really worth watching. Yeah, The Last Laugh. Also, I think for some reason translated into The Last Man. I don't know why. Also, 1935. Johnny Kidd was born. Johnny Kidd and the Pirates fame. British rock and roller who did really wonderful work and had a great sound and look and the whole deal. 1938. Marjorie Courtney Latimer and Captain Hendrik Goosen discovered a living coelacanth on this day, 1938. The coelacanth was considered a extinct creature for millennia, and lo and behold, there it was, just innocently swimming along, right? I love that. We think that, like, all the mysteries are out in space, but really, they're right here all along. It's like Wizard of Oz all over again. John Hammond presented on this day in 1938 the From Spirituals to Swing concert at Carnegie Hall. This was a embrace of African-American blues, jazz, and gospel content. And this was supposed to be Robert Johnson's New York City premiere, but he died, and so they got somebody else in his stead. I forget who they replaced him with, but this was like a whole review of like Alan Lomax type performers. And he maybe Lentbelly came in his place. I don't know. I forget. But either way, this is like one of those big Marvel what ifs of, like, you know, had Robert Johnson step foot in New York City and performed in Carnegie Hall, like, what alternate reality would we be living in now? Because that certainly never happened. Maybe we'd be living in the outer limits. Dun, dun, dun. Or maybe be coming to New York to Carnegie Hall because it's a tourist attraction. Dun, dun, dun. Because on this day, 1963, the episode Tourist Attraction premiered of The Outer Limits, starring none other than the Ichthyosaurus. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Howie Pyro's gonna ream me out on this, but Ichthyosaurus? Ithaca something. I have a puzzle for it up there that I just remembered, but we're not doing this again. We'll do this once. That's it. Anyway, it's a really great monster is the point. And it's also based on a real-life character from the Permian Age. That's the Ichthyosaurus. But it's like, this is a almost Creature from Black Lagoon type episode, except it's a more bestial creature rather than human, I guess you could say. Or like, almost like a enormous, not a frog. It's a, you know, ancient creature that really existed, that somehow still existed in the waters unknown to the human beings around us, much like the coelacanth and Marjorie Courtney Latimer and Captain Hendrik Goosen's discovery. So see, it all comes together. Maybe that's why the Outer Limits episode premiered on this day, was to also commemorate the coelacanth. No? I'm not buying that either. You're right. But that is it for today, so enjoy. Until tomorrow. Goodbye.